What's up, chat? There's no one here, obviously. It's been a while, but I'm back here finally. It's been a while. I've had a lot of shit going on, but it's not gonna happen again. Obviously, I'm gonna be consistent, all throughout this month, the next month after that, and then eventually, there's gonna be a change in location, and then after that change in location, a month afterwards, the real change in this will start to happen. And I'll explain it in a bit. But I just want to say that, like, yeah, I'm glad to be back. I think I just had to take a little bit of not a break, but I just had to figure out some certain couple things. Like, the last time that I actually streamed one time, but no one saw it because, well, no one's here. But obviously, there's a big other reason, and that is the fact that I noticed that, like, there's a lot that I have to learn about streaming, and you're gonna like witness my journey of learning everything like live here. Well, not live, but part of it you're gonna learn here, and the point is that you're gonna see the growth over time and throughout this whole year, and you're just gonna see me like expand upon this and radically change a bunch of things and just become better each and every single time. And that is the goal overall. And yeah, I'm on my way and on my road to becoming the new Show Speed, the new Aiden, the new XQC, the new Kai CNET. I want to be a part of that whole crew. I just want to, like my own version of it. Obviously, I'm not those guys. I'm something different. I'm something completely different, but something along those lines. I want to be around that crew. I respect those guys, and I just have a big journey ahead of me. Ahead of me. And I have a lot to do. I have a lot to grow. I have to learn from, and it's just gonna be a part of the journey. Obviously, no one here is here right now, but it's just a part of the progress about everything that we need to do right now. This is gonna be a short stream. I don't plan for this to be too long, but I just want to talk. I just want to kind of catch up. I think one of the biggest things that I want to get across is that although I don't want to expose every part of my plan, obviously, when it comes to everything, but I do want to just kind of like predict, like just looking back and having people kind of see like, oh, this guy was like talking about his plan and doing this and doing that, and he executed on it, and it's amazing that he was able to do that, and just that, like, that meta moment of realizing that I did the thing that I said that I was going to do, and looking back and kind of like that whole thing is just, it excites me. And so yeah, but among other things, I just think specifically when it comes to streaming, um, I just have a big plan to show you guys. You're gonna see my growth. You're gonna see me grow. Like, one of the biggest things that I'm gonna tell you that personally happened to me right now, and one of the reasons that I kind of took a little bit of a break, not because it wasn't a part of the plan. It wasn't a part of the plan. I was gonna come back either way. It's just that um, I got the job that I was intending to get, and now with this job, I'm gonna have the capability to get out of this place, out of this home that I've grown up in my whole life. And I'm gonna get the opportunity to do that, and you're literally gonna see the change. Like, you're gonna experience these next couple of months, like, probably, it could be max, but I suspect probably around, my goal being like around 3, but it could potentially be 4 or 5. Most likely it will probably be like I'm shooting for 3 months, and then after that, like, most likely I'll be leaving by that time. Either way, it doesn't matter when I leave. I'm gonna leave very soon. It's like, if it's not that month, and the month after, and if not that month, the month after, and then there's no later than that. It's like, I'm doing it. That's it. It's just good. It's gonna happen. So with that being said, there's a lot of growth, and one of the biggest reasons as to why I need to get out is because it's not that I'm willing to do what I need to do here, like over there. Obviously, I'm gonna go through the process, and I'm gonna go through everything. and I'm gonna grow, and I'm gonna be streaming in times when it's the most appropriate. But the reason I'm saying that is because, I live with my parents, and I want to be wild. I want to be crazy. One of my biggest inspirations is actually IShowSpeed. Speed. I love his energy. I love his like. I look at everyone as a bit of like a performance aspect, and I know they're being themselves. It's not necessarily like it is an act, but it's not an act at the same time. It's performance art. It's like it's you, but it's an amplified version of you. And I guess you could say that for all content creators, but not everyone necessarily uses it as some kind of art form or realizes it as a form of an art form. And I will be the first person to not necessarily be meta about it, but like afterwards to be self aware about it and to acknowledge that. But yeah, I'm gonna go through a big road and you're gonna see a whole change. You're gonna see the evolution from sanity to insanity, let's just say. And you're gonna see it happen through multiple aspects, through gaming, through watching videos, and through Omegle, interacting with people, strangers. I think that those three dynamics are like the greatest things that I could possibly do, or the basic element, not the greatest, but the basic element of that is essentially what I need. And yeah, overall, I'm very excited about this, and that's the news is that I'm gonna get out of this house very soon, sooner than I thought. And this was the goal, this was my plan to move out around that time, but the fact that it's actually happening, that it's not just an idea in my head, is kind of nuts, but not really because it's what I've been wanting. But the fact that it's happening, it's mostly just exciting overall, and I'm very glad that that's the case with me. So overall, I would just say that I'm very happy about that. Okay, so yeah, you're gonna see growth overall. You're gonna see growth from this desk. Of course, there's certain things that I want to keep element, but there's certain things that I need to grow out of. Like I need to, use another computer. I need to get a soundboard. I need to get a. I got a cool, you know, um, keyboard that I updated specifically for streaming. But yeah, overall, I'm just growing, and it's gonna be a part of the path. And of course, um, I'm not where all these streamers are at. I'm not where Kai's at. I'm completely starting from a different place, fresh, new, but 100%. I know I'm gonna succeed. This is a grind that I'm willing to grind in and out, like completely, and I'm not gonna quit. Out of anyone that I know, I'm persistent. So no matter what anyone tells me, I'm gonna continue to do what I need to do, and I know I'm gonna win. And now more than ever, ever since I've seen everything from Tate, growing, from like there's this YouTuber called Sneeko that like I saw like that growth that he had, and I knew him before, but the fact that he got that growth just on a practical level, it's very inspirational to be able to kind of see that. But these kind of, specifically Sneeko, I don't feel like he took it to the fullest potential. Tate did, but not Sneeko because he's a young, he kind of relates to me, stuff like that. But the point is that I want to grow from that and make something and something happen, something radical. Like I said, that's why I want to be on that. I want to be on a yay level fucking like just I want to make something completely different. I want to use this as a case study for performance art. And it's like the perfect tool. I don't need to go to a fucking theater school. I don't need to waste my money with that. I don't need to do that. I could literally just through cloud, through this streaming, through cloud, get the cloud through streaming, get all the connections, do what I need to do, and then after that, I'm not gonna explain as to what I'm gonna be doing. But all my sort of artistic ideas and things that I want to manifest and things that I want to create will happen 100%. And it's only a matter of time. And the fact that I get to do that, and of course I'm lucky in the fact that, back in the days you had to sort of do certain things. You have to be there in person, you have to do this, you have to do that to get these certain, to forge these and manifest these ideas. But nowadays, people are manifesting their, their dreams simply through the internet. And chalk it up to ego, but I believe I'm going to be the best at it. Not in like the superficial sense that most people think of it, although I do, because a lot of people, especially artists of like the pretentious types, they 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 because they're so pretentious, they sort of lock themselves in some kind of niche, and they say, well, it's because I'm pretentious. And well, they don't call themselves pretentious, but that's what they are. And they're just like, I'm all high and mighty, and most people don't understand me. It's like, nah, fuck all that. Like, you gotta be mainstream, you gotta be Drake level, you gotta be like massive. But with that massive platform and with that massive capability, you have the opportunity. And the people that have inspired me directly have been like someone like MJ, Michael Jackson, or because I could be talking about Michael Jordan, although he's a goat, but I'm talking about artists. So Michael Jackson or Ye, Kanye, and people that use that opportunity of that mainstream capability and use that as a way to forge what the true artistic innovative creativity, and use that as a huge, the way I look at that is like it's a huge opportunity to forge exactly what you need to forge. And certain people compromise their visions to be more appealing, certain people do this, certain people do that. But those case studies that I just showed, I feel like are examples of people that didn't necessarily have to do that. They just fully went in and authentically and without any kind of apology made what they made, and that's it. And that's exactly Stanley Kubrick level, all that just unleashed creative capability at a massive scale. That is what it's about. It's not about being niche, and it's not about being massive, but being so fucking corporate and superficial. But it's about being those things. And so, of course, I'm not going to explain what I want to be, but the first part about what I want to be is this. It's exactly what you're seeing right now. Is using this streaming, and I'm mentioning those people that I mentioned, Astro Speed, Kai Sinet, especially Kai. Kai is doing very innovative things within the streaming genre and or medium rather, like this medium of streaming is he's doing something incredibly innovative. Like I really respect him, and yeah, and all the streamers that I mentioned that they've inspired me. So I know my life is gonna change, and it's already changing already with me having this job and getting out of this house. That's the first step for me. And the second step is to run up the clout through streaming, and then after that, it's the mission that I can't quite explain, but it's the mission. So with that being said, I'm used to looking at myself, so I'm not looking at you. But yes, it's the mission. And I think overall that is the case. And I'm very happy and I'm very excited for everything that I need to do. And that's really all that I need to say about all of this. There's not much that I need to say. And yeah, man, I think we're not gonna stop the grind, so you're gonna see me stream for the next couple of days. You're gonna see me game. You're gonna see me do these things. And for this month in specific, I'm just gonna get into different games. I'm not just gonna be playing the same game. I'm gonna be playing different couple games, and I'm gonna be watching different kinds of videos and trial and error, and just kind of going through all these kinds of things, and just getting used to this idea of streaming and streaming. And by the end of March, you're gonna see a whole load of streams that have been made. So yeah, it's gonna be a journey, and I think, you know, people won't start coming in. This is gonna be a private unless someone just stumbles upon my stream. But um but most likely I think that there's there isn't gonna be anyone that's gonna be appearing here, at least out of my own volition, until the summertime. So you're gonna see me here alone. And if someone stumbles upon hi, and yeah, but I doubt that that will happen. But if someone does, of course I'll say hi. If they're fucking rude, then I'll just tell them to fuck off. But that's it. But yeah, but yeah, I am very much I'm very much very excited about this, and we're gonna continue to go. This is not gonna stop, and like I said, by the end, I don't know exactly when. I just know that the marketing will happen at somewhere around the summertime or somewhere around early fall. It will either happen July, August, or September. No, no, later than September and no sooner than July. So that's what I'd imagine that the marketing process. So I really suspect that, in my opinion, with those prospects, I suspect that somewhere around the fall, I'm gonna have my big blow up. So yeah, because that's how quick clout through the strategy that I'm using is gonna happen. So I this is my year. This is the year that I'm gonna make shit happen, and yeah. All right. I was gonna watch a video with you guys, but I think that I'm gonna leave it at that for today. Obviously, tomorrow I'm gonna stream tomorrow, or I'll watch a video with you guys. I think I'm only gonna watch a couple videos with you guys, and then Friday, I'll probably uh, game only, and then we'll just kind of go back and forth. But yeah, all right. But the grind doesn't stop, and we're gonna do what we need to do, and that is that. All right, cool.